Okay, so it's a beautiful day in Island Heights. In fact, July 23rd, 2021. And here is one bike that supposedly is just a regular bike. You see, I know nothing about bikes. And then we have this one, and I stopped and I said, "What is this?" I love it. So here is the owner of this bike. So please, if you can just come a little closer so I can get you too. So please describe how different is this bike for somebody like me that I have no idea what's the difference and this. This looks cooler.
This is called an e-bike. It's made by Eora.
Mm-hmm.
It has a battery that goes in here that's rechargeable.
Okay.
It has a regular 8 speeds, 8 gears.
8 gears.
8 gears. But to supplement the 8 gears, you also have the electric, which is a power assist, which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
You can do level 1, 2, or 3, which
Okay.
increases your assist level. And it also has a...
Whoops.
It also has a... Whoops. I didn't realize it was on.
You never know. You see the power, right?
Yes. So basically you can ride it as a normal bike and pedal it.
Yeah.
Or if you're going up a hill or you're getting a little tired, you can put the assist on and it will kick in the electric motor, which will help you pedal easier.
Mm-hmm.
If you get so tired that you can't pedal at all, or the hill is really steep, you can make it purely electric and it'll take you up the hill. It's got a top speed of about 28 miles an hour.
And how long I can drive like this?
The battery will last anywhere between 20 or so and maybe 55 miles, depending on how much you use the electric and how much you pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the more you use the electric, the less mileage you'll get.
So then you come back home and you recharging it, right?
Right. You can either just plug in your charger right here while the battery is still in the bike,
Uh-huh.
or you can take the battery out and bring the battery in the house and leave the bike wherever it is and charge the battery in the house. Now,
Yeah.
how do you get the battery out?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, this bike
Yeah.
happens to be a folding e-bike.
Wow. How do you
The reason
like
I
that?
got the folding e-bike was because I didn't want to have to put a rack on the car or get a hitch for a bike rack.
Mm-hmm.
I have an SUV, so this fits very nicely right in the back of the SUV, but it will also fit in the back seat of a normal sedan, possibly even in the trunk. And all you have to do if you want to come around this side,
Yes.
lift that, open that.
Look at this.
And the bike folds in
And
half.
voila. Oh my God. How is this possible, since you said that this exists for years, that I never seen anybody on this kind of bike?
I have no answer for that.
Are you the only person in the area who has maybe you are?
No, I'm the only person I know of, but I'm sure that there are others. They've become quite popular, and they're increasing in popularity, and the prices come down. There's actually a shop in Spring Lake.
That's selling
I'll
this?
give them a plug, even though this isn't one of their bikes, that has a showroom with them.
Wow.
It's called Pedigo?
Pedigo.
Pedigo.
Oh.
Pedigo.
That's actually the brand name of the bikes that they
That's
sell.
the brand name, and there's a shop in Spring Lake that sells them, but they're very expensive.
And what's the price? Probably it's a range, right?
Well, this has 750 watt motor, which is pretty powerful. You can get a 250, a 350, a 500, a 750, or a 1000.
Okay.
This is a 750. This bike was about $1,600 on Amazon. It came fully assembled right to my door.
Okay.
You can buy them anywhere from probably $600 with a 250 watt motor and maybe not quite as many accessories. Certainly not folding. So I would say anywhere from 500 to 5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, some of them are very.
You can buy a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But
Um,
this would be good for the big city, correct? Like San
a
Francisco,
lot of people use
LA.
it for commuting.
Because it's a lot faster, it's easier, it's more
Great with
convenient.
hills.
Parking spot. Don't
No
have to find a
parking
parking spot.
You can
Exactly.
bring it. You can bring it on the subway. You can bring it on a bus.
You don't have to pay for a parking garage.
You can bring it into your office.
That's right.
Um,
You can bring to your home,
as far
like
as
in an apartment or
as
something,
far
right?
as accessories, it's got a front shock, a rear shock.
Hmm.
It's got hydraulic disc brakes.
Which means what?
It's just a better quality, higher quality brake than.
Than this.
Those brakes there work like a car.
Right.
They hydraulically grab onto that rotor.
Okay.
These,
Just have those little pads.
the rubber grabs onto the rim, and if you went through a puddle, the wheel is all wet, and the rubber doesn't grip as good.
Ah.
This also has a display which tells you what.
Yeah, that's
power-
what I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Am I gonna be watching TV when I'm driving this thing?
Hopefully not. This will tell you your speed. It will tell you your battery life. It will tell you how many miles you've gone.
No kidding. On this
And it
little thing?
also has cruise control.
So we're talking like about a car, I swear to God.
Kinda, sorta.
Right?
Kinda, sorta.
No wonder the price is high. Oh, here we go. Unbelievable.
Oh, I didn't show you while it was open.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the battery.
Oh, that's the battery.
It pulls right out. It fills. It fits this whole area, and you can pull it right out and charge it at home.
Yeah, let's
But
say
it locks in there, so somebody
Okay.
couldn't steal it.
Oh, okay. But let's say you are somewhere. You went to the restaurant and was far away, and now you notice that it's not gonna be strong enough to come back. Then what do you do?
You pedal home.
Does the cord go with you? Could you like plug it in Starbucks or something? Plug
Well,
in the
sure.
battery, or-
Well, the charger is about
pretty big.
no, it's about that big and that high, and it's got a cord that plugs in, and then it plugs in right here.
So it would fit in a backpack, and you can charge
could-
it like
yeah.
at your friend's house to get home.
Sure, you can charge it at your friend's house. It takes for a full charge
Yeah.
probably 5 to 6 hours from dead battery to full charge.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
That's
it's
not
got
bad.
a bell.
Uh-huh.
Lights.
It's got a-
Lights.
It's got a headlight, and it's got a brake light. So when you apply the brakes, this brake light lights up. It's not just
Wow.
a reflector.
And I like this orange color.
And obviously it came with the fat tires, so
Yeah.
it's good for any road surface. Snow, sand, gravel, dirt, pavement.
Wow.
It's
And I ask you, I'm going to ask for fun of it. Does this come with the 2 more wheels in the back?
you mean like
training
training wheels?
Yeah, like little kitty wheels.
I don't know that. No, I don't. It does not. Nor do I think that this is a bike
Yeah,
for.
because they don't care about Gracie. You see what I'm saying? They don't care.
Well, I understand. Although my recommendation as a general layperson would
Yeah.
be that if you don't know how to ride a bike, you should
Don't buy a bike.
probably,
How fast does it go, Don?
Uh,
I was going 27 just now. It seemed like
Downhill?
a lot more.
you can get it up to about 31, 32 miles an hour if you're really going downhill, and watch your back.
Which is very fast for somebody on training wheels.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would suggest if you don't know how to ride a bike and need training wheels, that this would not be something to start out with.
Yeah, that's why I just gave up on the dream.
Well, you can get a regular
I
bike.
like 4 wheels.
You could get a regular bike with training wheels and learn how to ride.
Maybe a little too late, don't you think so?
No.
Maybe a little
It's
too
never
late.
too late, Grace.
It's never too late, you saying, to fall down.
It came with a nice rack on the back. It's got fenders.
Even this is going together, right?
What, this
the
lock?
lock?
No. I bought the lock separately.
Yeah, but you know,
Color matches.
in style matches, yeah.
That was
Yes.
purely by accident.
It has shocks. It has shocks for
Right.
when you go over the bumps.
It has a rear shock. It has hydraulic shocks in the front. I put on a different seat for comfort that also has some springs for comfort.
Oh, I
This
see.
isn't the standard seat.
No, it should be like on a cloud.
It feels like it when I'm riding.
Yeah?
Yeah, it feels
Yep.
very comfortable.
Oh.
Um,
No, it looks really sharp. That's why I stopped.
oh, the other thing I didn't show you, when I folded it in half,
Yeah.
for even more compactness,
Mm-hmm.
let's see if I remember how to do this.
Oh, how do you
No,
like that?
No, that's not right.
No, there's
can
a lever
adjust
on the
it.
left.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've only had the bike a short while,
Oh.
so it really does fold up pretty compact.
So this is like for when you taking the bike with you anywhere, you can really,
You can fold it in half. You
Yeah.
can fold this down. It fits right in the back of my car.
probably would even fit in my Yaris. 3-door Yaris.
The only thing I haven't pointed out that I can think of is that it's rather heavy.
Oh yeah?
It's 68 pounds,
Oh,
so it's a hefty thing.
yeah.
Um,
So, you know, when
So
you
if
own
you've
the
gotta go-
bike,
if
you need
you-
to have muscles.
It's,
Well, if
it's
you-
more than twice as much as this one.
if you
Really?
if you have to get it up and down stairs,
Oh,
could be a
I
problem.
see. I
the other
see.
nice thing is if you ever were to get like a flat tire or you were somewhere where you couldn't ride,
Yeah.
you could feasibly turn it on. And by pressing the minus button
Uh-huh.
continuously, you can walk the bike at a steady speed.
Oh.
You don't have to push it.
You don't have to push it. It'll keep that safe speed just by
Boy, oh boy, so much to know about this bike. But once you know,
It comes in about 3 or 4 different colors. I think it comes in black, red, blue, gray like this one, and it comes in a funky green.
okay.
But I've only
Yeah.
had it a couple weeks. The weather hasn't allowed me to get much riding on it, but I've been doing as much as I possibly can, and I really love it.
What would be the longest, the furthest ride that you can imagine going on this bike?
Well, as I said, you can get probably up to about 50, 55 miles if you do a lot of pedaling with just a little bit of assist. If you're using it entirely as an electric bike, maybe 15 or 20, I think is what they said.
Yeah, I was actually thinking if you thinking about, oh, I can visit my cousin or grandma or whatever, and I can do it on a bike.
Right. Well, the other option is it's not cheap, but you could buy a second battery and keep it in a backpack.
Yeah.
It weighs, I think, 6 or 7 pounds. And if you take a long trip and don't have recharge
Well,
capabilities,
that's a good idea.
you could just swap the battery out and get back home.
You know, probably that's the future, isn't it?
Well,
Makes sense.
I think there are probably a lot of serious biking aficionados that think this is kind of a aberration.
No.
It takes away from their sport. But those are serious bike riders that you know, and also mountain bikers. Probably this could go on a mountain trail.
Because next to them you would look like fake.
Yeah, they're
Like
purists.
try-
they're purists, and I get that. But see, I'm
You
old,
see, I don't think that way, so, you know,
I'm
whatever
older.
floats your boat, right?
and I have older knees. And rather than stop riding a bike, this is a great alternative because it lets me get on a bike, get out, pedal as much as I can,
Yeah.
and gives me an electric assist when I need it.
Did anybody give you a kind of weird eye or face?
No, but everybody that has noticed the bike and realizes what it is has complimented me on it, including yourself.
Yeah, I stopped in the truck. Okay, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You and you.
Take care, Grace.
And your names?
John.
John and
Don.
Don. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy the day and the
It was a
weekend.
pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Bye bye.